James's breakfast, and I'm going to talk about death of me, secrets and lies. While I water the garden this morning. Anyway, more. And James is able to eat more than soup now, which is good. He's definitely recovering. You don't have a fork then? I didn't bring a fork. That's a fork sort of meal. Oh well. So I just realized that this had Luke Hemsworth in it, and he does not look. He was the one who did Thor, right? Does not look like Thor in this.
Okay.
He's kind of pudged out and whatever.
Intention.
Yeah, maybe. But anyway, it's it says it's from the director of the Saw franchise, and it didn't seem anything like that to me. It's sort of my take on it anyway. Is it's sort of a fear about other cultures. Go somewhere and you got drunk the night before, you can't remember anything, you know. So it's sort of like The Hangover that way, but not funny, you know. Although I guess The Hangover, it's pretty scary funny, right? But the Hangover movies. Anyway, so they're staying at this beautiful island, Thailand. Little Thailand, an island off Thailand, I don't know. Anyway, I can't remember what it was called. And it looked fantastic. The kind of place you would want to go holiday in. But I mean, they don't really. The woman is relying on her husband to translate. He knows a little bit of the language, but like just from phrase books, and he's like, oh, please slow down, you know, all the time, right? But he's doing a good job. I mean, considering way better than I would, right? But they don't know. They don't know the culture. They don't know the language. They don't. But there's quite a few people that do speak English around them to help them out. But yeah, it's a pretty scary show. It's not that great. I don't know that. But then I didn't really think the Saw movies were worth watching. But a lot of people did. So maybe you'll think this is worth watching too. I think it was better than the Saw movies, and they were a big hit. So, but I don't know how you could keep making, you know, the spin-offs. Where the Saw one, it was like, oh, here we go again, same sort of thing, whatever. People still bought into it, I don't know. Whereas this, I don't know how you could. But, at least not in the same spot. I don't think you could, anyway. But, yeah, it's a different kind of movie about being afraid of other cultures and being afraid of being in a place that you don't know anybody, you don't know how to speak, whatever. Yeah, feeling trapped. Better than this one. Secrets and Lies. This one seemed really long. It says it's 142 minutes, which that's long, but it seemed longer than that even. It was awful. And I don't know, sometimes I get these Criterion Collection movies out and I think, oh yeah, I haven't watched that in, you know, way back. Like this was made in 1996. I didn't watch it, and I was thinking, well, if it's part of the Criterion Collection, it might be worth watching. And sometimes they are, and sometimes they really aren't. And I don't know why this got in here. Maybe they were thinking, oh, okay, well, this deals with this young woman here. She has found out that this woman here is her mother. She was adopted, and so the daughter looks very African American. The mother is very much not looking like she's African American at all. So Anyway, maybe that's why they decided to bring this out now, because there's been a lot of talk about that sort of thing. But this movie wasn't good. It wasn't worth watching. Honestly, I kept thinking, why is the mother crying so much? And why, there's just, the emotion was just off the charts for no reason. It was ridiculous, actually, to watch. So I can't imagine anybody would want to watch this. So, did you have anything to talk about today, James? I mean, you've just been listening to the radio for the past, what has it been, a week and a half, 2 weeks? What has it been now? It's been a while now, I think 2 weeks.
It feels like 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, Lily's been sick.
This is Sports Channel.
Oh, Sports Channel.
Yeah, I think it's what Steve listens to.
Oh, yeah.
More and more and stuff. I didn't realize it's a sports. And of course it's prime. And there's advertising. Advertising is made to capture the attention of guys.
Oh.
It starts to vary it down. And
The advertising does?
it's a little bit like having an ADD kid in the background.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's what they want. They want to get your attention, right? I guess they do.
yeah, however divided attention might be. Like most of the feed seems to be CBS, I should say. So that's one of the three American networks. I was mentioning yesterday, I don't know if people out on camera, they were making a huge fuss about some American 19 years old. Apparently, African American. When she won the U.S. Open, that's one of the four big tournaments of the year. Yeah. Lost. Biden and the two Obamas had to congratulate. This is old frickin' news. The Williams sisters have been winning stuff for over, I'd say, about 25 years. So Serena Williams finally retired. It's old news. And the story goes that, when they started out, no one could stand it. I cheered for both of them. And then the realization hit me that Serena was using police steroids.
Yeah, you eventually liked Venus and not...
I like Venus okay, not as much as when she started out, I've actually been looking at the course of my lifetime. I've favored black athletes. I'm not making it up. When I was in Africa, we got some sort of magazine from the so-called homeland, like Canada. My parents were Mission. And I like sports. I'd already, the first time we came back to Canada, when I was 5 to 8 years old, picked up on Bobby Hull. Pretty white guy, but there were no black guys in the NHL. So Bobby Hull, my favorite. I didn't really follow football. I can't recall following any other sports. I was a young pup, 5 years old. when we had Canada for the first time, just turned 5.
Should I go in and phone them? Is that the time?
And no, it's not exactly. So
Okay.
I think that would be, we got about, we'll say 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. But thanks for keeping track.
Sure.
So when it starts, so in 10 minutes.
I'll try to keep track of the time.
Okay. So when it shows 8:10,
Okay.
we're in the, no, so football hit my can, and it wasn't American football, it was Canadian. And we got one of those, I like those, right? And they had this feature on the best team, CFL, Canadian Football League, Winnipeg. Blue Bombers. Oh, I love the color. And the guy was featured in this one, he's a guy called Yolis. And it's perhaps, like, here's a picture. Like, what a weird name, Blue Bombers. Who were they named after? They're named after the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. Maybe the greatest boxer ever. I don't know if they're talking about color. Like he was African American. So here is the Canadian team, football team, way back then. We decided to name themselves after a black boxer, an African American boxer. Oh, we're frickin' racist. I don't know when that naming occurred, like in the 40s or something like that. Oh, we're racist. Like a whole team named after him, like they had blue. So otherwise, some teams go with funny names. The weirdest name I've ever run across is the Cuban Browns. And I'm afraid that eventually they're going to have that hey, Brownies, they're fucking racist. Sorry about cussing. But named after a guy called Paul Brown, named after the guy kind of was the coach, probably an owner too, stuff like that. But eventually Jim, no, idiot, is going to, white Jim, is going to, you just don't know how people are going to interpret things, is going to misinterpret. You can't do that. It's just like some idiot took someone to task for using the word niggardly.
Yeah.
And then they got corrected. Niggardly has nothing to do with the N.
No, I know.
And
I know.
then the person, after being corrected, said you shouldn't use that anyway. And this was
Rather than saying, "Oh, I'm such an idiot because
I'm an ignorant
that means,"
yeah.
which I didn't know what it meant either. So when I remember when that news came out, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know what that word
It was a long time
meant."
ago. Before all this racing
Yeah.
happened about 2020.
Well, it's been happening my whole life.
Yeah.
But
And there's lots of crazy.
I mean, I didn't know.
Anyway.
It's just a way for aggressive propagandists to get children to keep hating their parents, right? They say, "Oh yeah, you're
like
so much more open-minded than your parents were. They don't listen to them. They're a bunch of racists. They don't know anything." It's just an aggressive propaganda rhetoric that we hear.
So anyway, I don't believe this goes back to 1964 or 63, somewhere around there. I wasn't even 10 years old. When I got back to Canada, the Blue Bombers were my favorite team. Leo Lewis was my favorite player. His career was nearly done. And then he was succeeded by a guy called Dave Green. Oh, another African American. He's my favorite player. And that lasted for a while. And my favorite football players tended to be, about 68, I can remember watching college football. I was starting to watch it around Christmas time. And there was this guy, Orenthal James. And for the longest time, he was my favorite right there. You know who I'm talking about?
Um,
OJ.
I don't know that person.
OJ.
Oh, of course. Well, everyone loved him.
OJ.
He was America's sweetheart.
Yes. Handsome according to more like Western standards and stuff like that. Neil wasn't necessarily one of the big things. But I used to love them. And OJ was freaking phenomenal. It's like one of his biggest supporters, Howard Cosell, said, look at that guy. Look at him. You just, you watch him and he just accelerates, you know, like people are looking at him. He rip his head off. And there he's running at them and running by them.
Yeah.
OJ
Yeah, he pretty much
was,
oozed confidence.
yeah, he was maybe the best running back ever. And, you know, then he made it, that was college, and then he made it into to the NFL, 2,000 yards one year. I can remember when he broke it. He played in Buffalo. It was snow. There was snow falling. And then, God, it must have been like 200 yards. He slammed away to get over 2,000 yards in a season. He was stunning. And he let me down. He let me down. He let everyone down.
Yeah.
So, now, going back to when I hit Canada, you know, I didn't like the Beatles. It was 1964, summertime. And I thought there was just a lot of hysteria. The thing that really impressed me is the guy who just won the world championship, boxing. His name was Cassius. He changed his name. My favorite boxer.
I don't know why you'd change your name from Cassius Clay. It's an awesome name.
Exactly. Cassius was actually not a good guy.